how are you? Welcome to Empower, the program that focuses on people and workplace. We thank God that He has taken care of you the past 1 week, and I believe that we are continuing to learn as we become the people God desires us to be. My name is Beatrice Chuchu, and today I'm not alone. I have a special guest with us. Please, I want to invite him to welcome, to greet us. Welcome.
Thank you so much, Beatrice. Once again, I'm glad to be back.
Yes, welcome.
It's a special place to be in.
Yes.
And a place where I look forward to also add value in advancing the kingdom of God. Yes.
Welcome. Maybe, George, you can just tell us what you do for someone maybe who've never met you, meeting you for the first time. It's good for us to know exactly what do you do.
Thank you. Number one, I have two aspects of why I exist. One of them is more earthly, which is what I do every day to put bread on the table. I am a human resource consultant.
Yes.
I have practiced human resource for the last 17 years, both as a traditional HR and as a consultant, and currently I handle all aspects of HR, from training, from recruitment, from career management, coaching, mentoring, and you can name it.
Amazing.
And the other side of me is that I am a servant of God.
Yes.
So I am also a pastor by calling.
Beautiful.
And I serve, and I thank God for the grace this far.
Amen.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Pastor, for coming.
Thank you.
And it's always a pleasure to have these discussions with people of God, men of God that are serving, and still they are active in the corporate world, in the professional area. And I think it gives us great insights as we continue to discuss.
Correct.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you. We have been looking at various issues as we continue to be the light in the world. And we said, wherever we have been placed by God, either at workplace, whether in the marketplace, whether you're in the formal or informal setup, we always want to shine and be the light that God desires us to be. We said we are placed on a top hill. We can't be hidden. And when we are there, then our light must be seen. And the various programs that we've had, we've looked at how do we become this light. And we continue with that today. And we're looking at a different subject, which we are calling it commitment. And the topic of discussion today is commitment. You know, most of the times, Pastor, you realize that people will tell you that I am committed, you know. When you find me at workplace, I'm committed. I'm committed to my family. I'm committed in church, you know. But what is this commitment? If someone was to define commitment, how would you define that?
Thanks, Beatrice, again. You see, commitment is an action word. It's not just a statement that you can throw out there and say, I am committed, and it remains as is.
Yes.
It is based off on someone taking on an assignment or a task and putting in the time, putting in the energy without drawing back and putting in their mind in terms of their ideas, so that that particular cause that they are trying to advance eventually comes to fruition. So a project or any other thing that you're doing can never come to fruition unless you have put in the time, you have put in your mind in terms of your ingenuity, and you have basically looked at all factors, what I call factors of success, to bring that project to a good end. I like using the story of God when he was creating the earth, and he said, let there be, and let there be, and let there be, you know. And never at one point did he go like, I'm tired. No. He was committed to that project that he had to create a universe and all that is in the universe. And then every time he would finish, he would say, whew, it looks good.
And finally, he said it is very
good.
Very good. So that is very good definition. But I'm looking at it when you say you don't draw back. Because sometimes we start something and in the middle we give up, or in the middle you feel like, I might want to go with a smile. So commitment calls for us not to give up on the way, but to continue until we achieve what we are supposed to achieve. That's my thinking from your definition.
Correct. You see, you must count the cost before you start the journey.
Yes.
The only reason why you draw back is because you never actually counted the cost. You didn't look at all the factors that you would require on this journey for you to get to the end. For example, if you're going mountain climbing and you don't carry water, you know, or some juice, something that will give you energy, and you don't have the right shoes and all that is required for you to get there, the gear, you know, what will happen is that along the way you'll get thirsty, you don't have water, you run out of energy, you have nothing else to take.
That's true.
Because you're walking a long journey, your shoe, if it's the wrong kind of shoe, it will start pinching, it will start overheating, and then you'll be saying, oh, I don't think this journey was worth it. So people give up and start walking backwards because they don't have a vision. They didn't see the end from the beginning,
and in between. The journey.
They didn't see the end from the beginning and the in between. Remember the children of Israel when they left Egypt, and it was not out of their own volition. I think they had gotten okay until they were told freedom is coming, and then they went out. And the moment the Egyptians were on their backs, they started telling Moses, why did you take us out of this place to come and die here? They didn't have a vision. They didn't see the end. They were just being carried along. If you're being carried along, the chances of you giving up are so high because you didn't count the cost. You don't know what it takes for you to achieve anything that you have focused on.
So okay, listening to you then, what I get is commitment is not obvious. For example, in an employee's life, it's not obvious that an employee, I have to be committed.
It's very deliberate. Commitment is deliberate. As I said, I began by saying it's an action word.
It's an action word.
And anything that is actioned is based off on a state of mind. That I have made up my mind that I will go this all the way to the end. For example, I've been given a project and I know that this project, the success factors or elements of this project, the equal sign at the end is one thing or another. Now, for you to accept and say, yes, I am going to take on this project, number one, you must be skilled for it. You must have, you know the Bible talks about, sorry, I'll quote it a lot.
No problem.
It says, put on the whole armor of God. There's something called an armor that you put on that helps you to fight. That's in the Bible, fight. But anyway, we are always fighting something in life, or whatever it is that we are advancing. So if you don't have the right skills, if you don't have the right tools, if you don't have the right state of mind, focus, a mind that says against all odds, I will still make it. A beautiful statement was made a while back. I'm not sure who made it. That the reason why rivers meander is because they hit what? Objections.
So they have to,
but they don't give up.
They have to look for a way.
I've never seen a river turn back just because it hit an obstruction.
I've lost it, let me go back.
That I don't think we are going. The river will find a way. That is what commitment means. It means that when I start the journey, no matter what come may, we will end this journey and end it successfully.
Wow, amazing. I love that example of a river because I think it's very true. You hardly see it, you can see the way it hit here, then it looked for another way.
Correct.
And I think that's a lesson for us to learn as human beings from it.
Correct.
That as far as I'm pursuing a certain course or a certain route or a certain thing, then I need not stop because there is an obstacle.
Correct. Obstacles are supposed to make us more creative. Obstacles are supposed to make us stronger. You know what? A statement that says, "What doesn't kill you makes you stronger." So you hit an obstacle.
Yes.
You become stronger mentally. You become stronger in terms of your thought process, and you start devising new ways of getting to the destination that you need to get to. Because going back is not a choice.
It is not.
Yes.
As far as I'm committed.
As far as you're committed.
I read something, a certain quote here, which I would want you to comment on, that the quality of a personal life is in direct proportion to their commitment to excellence, regardless of their chosen field of endeavor. That is, the quality of a personal life is in direct proportion to their commitment to excellence, regardless of their chosen field of endeavor. What did you say about that statement?
It's quite a huge statement.
Yeah.
Because we live in this life, but there's something that has come up there. It's called quality.
Quality, yes.
Quality can be measured. Yeah.
Yes.
So the measure of where you are in life is in direct proportion to your commitment to excellence. Now, what is excellence?
Yes.
Excellence is doing things at the best, at your best level, at the highest level. For you to do things at the highest level, it takes a mental state that is what I call the right attitude.
Yes.
There's a statement that goes by, your attitude determines your altitude. You can only go as far as your mind can take you, as a state of your thought process, your vision, what you can see can take you. So you have life, you have the quality of life, you have what it takes to have the quality of life that you want. So you can't blame anybody about where you are, your kind of life. It's based off on the choices that you make, based off on how you are able to deliver on the mandate, the purpose, the reason why you exist.
Why I exist.
Yes.
And I think that is a very good point, because the reason why I exist, because even if I'm working in an organization, I'm not just working there. There's a reason. Why am I working today? What do I want to achieve? How? And I go back to the vision bit, because I also believe in those personal visions, not overall the organizational vision. You should also have your own vision.
Correct.
As I work, where am I heading to? What do I want to achieve in a certain period of time? And then that makes me put the right effort and the commitment to this course itself. No, this line that I'm following. I have to be committed.
You have to be committed.
Yes.
And I like the bit of people having their own personal visions.
Yes.
I think people don't take time to think about their life. People live life like you're in a river, and the river takes you wherever it will take you.
I'm ready.
Or the way they say, the flag follows the wind. You know?
Yes.
There is the flag, and there is something that has to be focusing you on what we call the true north.
Beautiful. We are going to start from the true north as we come back. We have to take a short break. Thank you so much for being part of this program. I believe that you're learning together with us. We'll be right back after a short break, but don't go far.